All right, we're going to try this one more time. Okay, my audio is working. I'm having a heck of a time with this audio. So if my audio is good this time, please send a chat, do something, and to let me know. Oh, Alien Spy. Hey, thank you very much. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, Alien Spy. I like aliens. All right. So I haven't been on a couple of days, but every time I come on, I just try to get this audio to work, and it just, I don't know. I don't even know what I did this time. It just started working. All I did was switch browsers, but that's what I did the other day. But all right, let's continue on with the getting the lowdown on what's going on in Iraq. First, we always got to do, we got to check the oil prices. Now, if you look right here, WTI crude, $33.25. All right. So it's down a little bit down right now. Not bad. 2%. We can live with that. It's still above the $30 mark. And like I told you, where's my pin at? Like I told you that the oil price is going back up. All right. So all those gurus out there talking about it's going to be a crash. It's going to be this. I got another thing coming for you that the stock market will be going back up. That might dip. They might go down a little bit. But the main goal of the central bank is to be the lender and the borrow and the lender of the last resort. They're buying up everything. When I mean everything that's in the world. All right. So if anybody got any questions, if the aliens got any questions, let me know. Just type it in the chat. If you know my phone number, just text it to me. All right, let's go on to the next topic. Let's see. Let's go to this one. Iraq's new PM pledges to crush pro-Iran militias. So why is Tehran silent? Do you really think he's going to be put in the prime minister's office in the position, holding a lot of power, a lot of purse strings, and he's going to crush the Iranian militias? And why is the Iranian government silent? Let's read into this real quick. Mustafa al-Kadhimi has assumed the office of Prime Minister of Iraq with no objections from Iran. This is puzzling. Yeah, it'd be puzzling to me too. One possible reason might be Iran's need for cash, which is now so desperate that it has asked the IMF for a loan of $5 billion. Who controls the IMF? Anybody? How about the aliens? Do the aliens know who controls the IMF? Would that be the United States government? Okay, other countries that controls Iraq is the only one with a steady and large income from its oil sales. Iraq also owes Iran some $3 billion in electricity bills. Remember, I keep telling you that Iraqi government is slowly getting away from the Iranian power grid. They're sick of it. They want to get out of it so bad because that's the stranglehold. And the aliens got a question? Are you just saying yes? All right, let's get on with the article. Iranian media outlets went out of their way to put a positive spin on al-Kadhimi's premiership. They played up a routine congratulatory phone call from Iranian President Hassan Rouhani. They even gave a ludicrous explanation as to why a giant poster depicting the late Iranian general Qasem Soleimani, the terrorist, and his Iraqi lieutenant Omandiz, another terrorist, was torn down on the highway connecting Baghdad to the city airport. They claimed it was blown down by a very strong wind. All right, aliens, I appreciate it. But if you ever have a question, just go ahead and type it in. I know you ain't scared to type anything in the chat box like these other yahoos. All right. Where am I at? So they had this poster. Remember I said in another video, I think it was the last video I did 3 days ago, that they had this poster of all these Iranian terrorists on the poster, and it was overlooking a highway or even on a building. And they wanted it down. So the people, the Iraqis, wanted it down. You know, the common people, you know, they wanted it down. So I guess they did take it down. And the Iranian government says, hey, nobody took it down. It was because of a very strong wind. Very strong wind. All right. The crackdown on militias. We're right here, folks. All right. I'm reading right here. My pen doesn't work. Look at that. My pen don't even work. There we go. The crackdown on militias in Iraq is not all that the new prime minister has in store for the pro-Iran groups known as the PMU, Popular Mobilization Units. Al-Kadhimi has said his second priority after getting a new electoral law passed is to regulate political parties. At its core, he says the new rules will make it illegal for any Iraqi political organization to express loyalty to any non-Iraqi entity. Good luck with that, because what are you going to do with the Dawa political party, who's the head, al-Maliki heads that party? He has a political wing. He has a logistics wing, and he also has an armed wing. And they all pledge allegiance to the Iranian government. And he has offices throughout Iraq. So how is he going to do that? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Such a law would be antithesis of a political Islam whose terrorist groups usually comprise cross-border networks of funding, recruitment, and propaganda. This means that Al-Kadhimi not only plans to disband the armed wings, there you go. I just told you. What's al-Maliki going to do there? Nothing. He ain't scared at all of the pro-Tehran parties, but is also going after the founding principles of many of these Iraqi groups that pledge allegiance to the Iranian supreme leader, Khamenei. Good luck, buddy. I hope he does it. While such parties and the militias might try to block Al-Kadhimi, he's been trying to tap into popular anger against Iran and its Iraqi proteges. Iraqi protesters have already set fire to Iranian consulates. That was months ago. That's months ago. I mean, they're still operating there. The Iranian government's proxies, they're all still operating there. They burned down a building. Guess what? They just go and get another building or build another building. Yeah, they have plenty of funds to do anything. You know why? Because the United States government 3 years ago gave them $150 billion. They got plenty of money. Thanks to the previous U.S. government regime, gave them $150 billion to do whatever they want all over in the region and take it over. That's exactly what they're doing. All right. Any questions about what I talked about? Iraq's new PM pledges to crush pro-Iranian militias. So why is Tehran silent? Because they ain't got nothing to worry about. All right. Let's check back with oil prices. It's down still, 1.98%. Any questions from the alien group? All right. Deputy Prime Minister, right here. Deputy Prime Minister. leaves Riyadh, heading back to Iraq. This is, people think this is going to be about oil deals and about contracts and stuff, and it's not. They're delivering messages. And delivering messages from the Iranian government, they're delivering messages from the U.S. government. That's all this is. They can't just say, hey, they can't send them a note and then give it to this guy to give to the Iranians. It's done by, it's done in person. They travel to different spots, and they're given the messages in person. They don't hand anybody nothing. Nothing's recorded. Nothing's on paper, so they can be used against them. So the United States government will tell this deputy prime minister in a face-to-face meeting, hey, by the way, when you go to your trip to Riyadh next week or whatever it is, tell this message to so-and-so, and then they wait. All right, that's how it works. This guy didn't go to Iran to do any kind of deals. He brought a delegation. That's the cover. He's a company delegation left here today. He went to the King Khalid International Airport. I was there when the construction was going on there. He was seeing off Minister of Commerce and all these people. All right, that's all that's being reported. And we'll see what's going on here. Iraq finance minister in Saudi for new government first foreign trip. He was received by Saudi Minister of Finance, Iraq's Minister of Oil, Iraq's Minister of Finance and Oil, Alawi, arrived in Saudi Arabia on Friday, the first foreign visit from an official in the new government. And the new administration of Mr. Kadimi, who came to power earlier this month, is also preparing for a strategic dialogue with the U.S. See that? I told you next month, which takes place next month. I told you in my videos. It's happening. It's going to happen. That they're going to have a big super talk, big meeting next month. What they're going to talk about, a lot of things. They're going to talk about how much money do we give the Iraqi government last month or last year. They're going to talk about the U.S. forces. What is the mission of the U.S. forces for the next 12 months? Actually, the money runs out October 1st. That's when the new federal government, the budget starts for the military, October 1st. So they'll start then. You're going to see some movement of U.S. troops. You're going to see some movement of naval forces. I don't know anything. It's just doing by speculation what I've been reading, okay? So you're going to see a lot of movements of military forces, and you're probably going to see some crushing of the militias in Iraq, because the Iraqi government can't do it. They're not even capable of doing it. They don't have the will. They just will not. They're just overpowered. They're like little kids, they're like babies. So the U.S. government may have to do it himself. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the U.S. government may have to take the reins and just take control and crush the Iranian militias, because we're not going to see any movement. So let's see if they talked about anything. Secretary Mike Pompeo spoke with Kadimi, discussed Iraq's economic crisis, as well as the upcoming U.S.-Iraq strategic dialogue. And it's coming next month. I told you guys that it's coming, and we'll see. We'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up. Let's put it that way. I'm not getting my hopes up. But I do know this. That oil price will be a lot higher than $33. You can take it from here, from me, what I'm saying. This oil price is going to go up after that meeting. All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, in the alien crowd, any questions? I'm always talking about the aliens because they're the only ones. The aliens, I guess, like me, I guess. They're the only ones that say anything. Actually, this is the first time you ever say anything, but Hey, first time for everything. All right. Let's look at this article. These articles here. Wrong budget method, new numbers. Let's see. Agreement to activate the electrical connection. See, this stuff like this just irks me. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This article right here. It didn't translate. So hold on. There we go. Finance Minister, this is the Iraqi. Supporting the budget and stimulating the kingdom's companies to invest in Iraq is the most important focus on the visit to Saudi Arabia. Let me ask you this. What economic are they going to do when the oil price is right now is $33? Actually, in the OPEC, it's $28. What are they going to do? All that they can do is borrow money from Saudi Arabia. There's not going to be no economic deals. There's none. Just a wasted trip. Like I said, they're just passing messages. All right. Iraq has a plan to go towards achieving an economic, financial balance with neighboring countries, and that the Iraqi market be open all the way for harming a certain party. The government seek to urge Saudi companies to contribute to the reconstruction of the country. Iraq needs immediate financial support in order for the government to fulfill its obligations toward employees. All thing that Saudi Arabia can do for Iraq is to loan them money. That's it. It's not going to be no economic deal because they can't pay. They have no money. All right. Any questions in the alien section? Anybody? Nope. All right. I appreciate you guys coming and the aliens. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Chicago time for all you civilians. And 10 o'clock a.m. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I greatly appreciate you coming in and, just listening to me and talking about Iraq and stuff. But please like and share this video. Make some comments if you want, if you like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. I'm having a lot of problems with my channel, always have, because I can't stand Google. I should talk nice about them, but I just wish somebody with a lot more money would just create another video platform that's a lot better. There is some out there that talked about BitChute, LBRY, but they just don't have the reach yet. But I am on those. I'm on LBRY. So every video that I upload to YouTube automatically gets uploaded to LBRY. You can look me up on LBRY.tv. It's LBRY.tv. Just type in American Contractor. So every video that uploads to American Contractor at YouTube gets automatically uploaded to LBRY. And LBRY is better, I think. But, all right, peeps, thank you very much, including the aliens. I like it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.